Well, here we are. The end of another trip around the sun. 2025. The Big 2-5 as they call it. And for yours truly, it was about as exciting as watching paint dry. My personal highlight? Not much. Just trying to live my life to the best of my ability. The thrilling, soul-crushing spectacle of what some people call a job hunt that went absolutely nowhere. It was the masterclass in monotography. So, as the year dragged on, I've been banking on a decision. If the job world didn't want me, fine. I'd talk to a microphone about funny blocking men instead. 2026? That's the year of the full-time Roblox YouTuber. Mark it down. But while my life was in neutral, the platform I was banking my future on was doing its best impression of a car crash in slow motion. And not the fun physics glitch kind. Oh no. 2025 was the year Roblox decided to put hell on social hellscape. Of course, we had the usual parade of influencer exposes. Potimer as the animator, Bonky Doge, Cam Giza, even Phantom Forces couldn't escape scandal. And I played that game for like many years. Pick a name, throw a dart, and you'd hit someone getting called out. But it was the background noise for this year. The real symptom of stupidity began with the Hatch, an event to try to revive the classic egg hunt. It was a celebration. And who do they invite to run it? The kingpin of condo developers, Teddy. The guy whose name is synonymous with banned inappropriate content. Developers with morals like the teams behind Piggy and Doors took one look at the guest list and walked out. The event launched buggy, broken, and was widely panned as the worst Roblox event ever. It got so bad that Florida sent a criminal subpoena Roblox's way. The government was now raising an eyebrow. But the Hatch? This was just a warm-up act. The opening band before the main headliner of this year. Because Roblox did the single most dumbest thing anyone could ever do. They dropped the bomb. Not on predators. On the one guy actually doing something about him. They banned Schlep. For those of you who are living under a rock, Schlep's a YouTuber, a predator hunter. A guy who used decoy accounts to lure in creeps, gather evidence, work with the police, resulting in actual arrests. A guy who did this because he himself was targeted on Roblox as a kid, and the platform did nothing when he reported it. Roblox's logic? He was a vigilante. His stings normalized inappropriate conduct. In Roblox's eyes, him removing predators actually meant fewer active users, which meant fewer games being played, fewer money. And money, my friends, is the only god Roblox worships. So they sent him a cease and desist. They unjustifiably terminated all his accounts. They thought they could just delete the problem. They didn't delete the problem. They detonated the entire community. The free Schlep movement wasn't a trend, it was a digital uprising. Games changed their thumbnails, protests erupted in-game, popular creators quit Roblox's programs in protests. And when Roblox did the dumbest thing imaginable, remove any item or game supporting the movement, they didn't quell the riot. They handed the megaphones to the outside world. I'm talking drama alert. The four horsemen of the far right, the creator of Skibbity Toilet, even Brody Fox. The story flew past the confines of Roblox Twitter. It hit mainstream news so much that Chris Hansen, yes, the Chris Hansen, put together a documentary with Shep's help. Oh, and now they weren't fighting teens. They were facing a cultural and now a political firestorm. Cause then came the lawyers. One state attorney sued, then another. And remember that subpoena from Florida? It blossomed into a full-blown criminal investigation. Oh, and one of the lawsuits. They began assembling the armies of plaintiffs, with one firm alone investigating over 600 claims against Roblox. Lawsuits piled up from families whose children were targeted by predators. The stock price? It didn't dip. It cratered. $12 billion vaporized. All because they banned the one guy shining a light on the rot they refused to fix. So panicking with the army of attorney generals and shareholders at the door, what's Roblox's brilliant move? AI age verification. To chat, you have to upload a selfie so AI can guess your age band. They're calling it the safety gold standard. But let's just think this through. You're requiring kids to submit biometric facial data. You promised it's deleted immediately. But the vendors, the sewers, the system, it's a giant glowing target. The doxing potential isn't just high, it's a guarantee. This isn't a solution, it's a data breach waiting to happen. David Bazuki can call this predators an opportunity to talk about fun, funny things all he wants, but this platform created a breeding ground for predators, and now they're asking for your face to fix it. Unbelievable. But it wasn't all doom and gloom. My little channel grew from 350 subs at the start of the year to somewhere over 525 and nearly 10,000 views, thanks in large part to Rose Short's news and most hated Roblox influencers. Hey, it ain't much, but it's honest work. And for 2026, I'm eyeing up an actual future. Here's hoping that 2026 is calmer for all of us. Hopefully. But yeah, that of course will mark the end of the State of the Electro. I just want to say thank you very much for joining me as we continue this journey throughout most of this year. And I hope that 2026 will be a much better year. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And make sure to follow all my social media accounts. The links will be in the description. And I hope to see you in the next video. Goodbye.